Hello spinner, you're on penstock channel about pen spinning. Today we are going to talk to you. I'm going to speak to you to say something because anyway this stream is not going to stay on the channel. I'm going to hide it after some time, so I pretty much can say and everything I think I need to say. Yeah, for now my hands are pretty numb, though not more than about 15 minutes ago I was able to spin a pen pretty good. What had happened, I wonder? I hope in about 30 minutes I will be able to spin it fine and you wouldn't be so ashamed of watching this. But so far, yeah, they are a little bit numb for some reason. Anyway, guys, without any further ado, I want to make a big announcement for all the citizens of Australia, Canada and Italy. Unfortunately, due to coronavirus, delivery to these three countries is unavailable and the packages returned to me, packages for guys who ordered from Australia, Canada and Italy. Yes, these three countries so far are restricted for delivery. Only them. All the refunds, I will make refunds for all of these packages. Either way, you can also request for delivery when coronavirus epidemic and pandemia will be over. Yeah, but meanwhile I'm very sorry I can't do anything for this three country. I repeat it again. I just found it today, guys. Just found it today, even later than I decided to make this online stream. So this online stream is not about this. It is just a big announcement. Before, all the countries were open for packages and deliveries. Now these three countries, Australia, Canada and Italy, are unavailable for some reason. Maybe due to quarantine. I don't know when they will open their borders for packages. All the other countries can receive packages from penstock without any problems. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to tell you guys that in comments I receive questions about why do I promote my shop in videos. Do you have some such questions, those guys who watch this online stream today? Do you have such questions? Please leave me plus if you have, and please leave me minus if you don't have, and you realize that everyone in this world has to eat something. Yeah. And despite what you think, most of YouTubers are broke. Completely. For example, for 1000 views on my videos, I get about 70 cents right now. So you can guess if I have 3000 views on a video, so I get about $2 for this video. What do you think how much time I spent on making this video? A lot. 2 hours I spent for pre-production to get ready to make some plan of a video. Then I spent about 1 hour for a production to actually film it, because for 10-minute video I spent about 1 hour, from 40 to 60 minutes approximately. And if something went wrong, and something goes wrong very frequently because I'm the only one guy, I don't have operator, so after some time I can see that light was wrong or anything else. A lot of things can be messed up. during production. So it is 40 to 60 minutes, and then after that I spend about from 12 to 20 hours for post-production. You know, guys, I spend a lot of time on post-production, a lot of efforts. I try to make videos as good as it is possible. Yes, so about from 14 to 20 hours at least I spend for post-production. Sometimes it is less, sometimes it is 10 hours, just if there is a lot of different visual effects. Yeah, you don't need to spam your Instagram, bro. People don't see it anyway. So what I wanted to tell. Yeah, and for that amount of time I get about from $2 to $4, and it is pretty much half of a week. You can ask your parents, do they get $2-3 a week for the work they do? And their reply will be no, bro, no. There is no way anyone can survive for this money, and I'm not an exception. So this way I need to promote something else. I can do brand deals and some advertising something in my videos, which will take about from 30 to 60 seconds each video for advertising some goods, VPN services, something like that, which you don't really need. And yeah, if you would need it, they wouldn't need advertising. Not that easy, of course, everything not that easy, of course, but you get my point of view. So I chose to spend about 10 to 15 seconds of your time once in a while, once in about 3-4 videos, to just tell you that, guys, if you want to get some pen mod, you can get them from me. So to reply to all the questions, to all the comments from people who accuse me and blame me in advertising my own shop in my own videos, this is why. To keep your time, to save your time. I am Yellow Virgin, so many thanks for your donation. This is so pleasant to see. Yellow, I was trying to lose my problem with a guy. It doesn't work, but he taught me how to spin my pen, and now I feel better. Oh my god, this is something not family friendly donation. Still, thank you very much for it. Still, thank you very much for keeping me informed about your problem, about your virginity. He tried to lose this problem with a guy, not the best idea, I guess. Maybe for some people it is fine. Maybe it will help you. I'm not a good advisor in such things. Still, thank you very much again. And another thing I wanted to tell you guys about a situation. Also in comments, several people left comments with some accusation in scam business practices, I guess. The ones which I totally ruined, totally broke all arguments, not so long ago. Several days ago, when I replied to some bullshit points and I told my point of view, why they are bullshit. I didn't receive any comments about that, no, but instead I received some accusation in scammy business practices. I don't know what it is all about, by the way. It would be really nice of you if you will repeated, because when I asked this guy what it is about, they sent me about this very same time they sent me some linkage, but I couldn't open it because I just got notification about this comment, and when I tried to open it, it was deleted. So I don't know, but I can guess what it is about, because not longer than yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, I got an issue, a claim from PayPal from a customer who didn't get his tracking number as he thought. And he accused that he applied to me with this question, and I always replied him, dude, just check your spam folder because your tracking number is there. And and he made this claim in PayPal, and you know, PayPal gets money from me for such things. So if you want to leave me without pens, you can try do such things, but PayPal doesn't really like it, and you are if you do it without any reason, like this guy, PayPal will keep an eye on you next time. So and this time the guy just didn't check his spam folder, though to my information from my analytics, from my program, I know that I sent him his tracking number 4 times, and he didn't open any of my letters with a tracking number. So I sent him this tracking number through PayPal service, and finally he closed this issue, and I think that he has removed his accusation and blaming me. So next time you have any problems, just email to shop@penstock.net. There is not a single email with a problem for a order which I haven't checked, which I haven't replied, and which we haven't solved together with the customer. So yeah, guys, pretty much that's what I wanted to say, what I wanted to tell. There is no such thing as scammy business practices when it comes to penstock. Every customer, every order is done. If it can't be done, like the ones from Australia, Canada and Italy, if it can be done, I will refund without any problem. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Now I will just speak to you for a while, and after that we will watch some posts from Reddit or penspin, who is not joined this, who didn't join this subreddit or penspin. You can do it any moment. Just make an account if you don't have one and join our community, because without a community you will be just fine. Whom am I trying to convict? Alright, what editing app do you use? I use Premiere Pro plus After Effects. Lukesh Giganth, hi, hello to you. Maxim Miller, hello. Shaila Patel, hello to you. This guy posts in our penspin, so I know him pretty well. Are you late? And you know you're not that late, but I would recommend you to watch this stream after it is finished from the very beginning, because all the information was at the very beginning, and now I'm just speaking to you guys. Alex, where do you get the pens from penstock? From penstock? Because it might be from China. It might be, right? Oh, really? Is there anything not from China nowadays? Not GLXW, hello to you. one of members of penstock little family. 2 months from my order I tracked it and it's still in China. If you are from Australia, Italy or Canada, it may be so. Otherwise, you should email to shop penstock and we will find out what had happened. There are some issues with some orders. It is very rare, really rare, but sometimes it happens. About I don't know, I didn't really count it, but to my mind it is about 5% of problem orders which may return and be shipped again. For some of them there is errors which you make while doing an order. For some of them I just don't know. For example, I wouldn't tell for example because it is pretty individual and we will need to check it out individually. Denis Bayrak, hello to you. Hello to you. Ivan Vigera, I'm happy to see you today. Denis Bayrak, I want to ask something. Is pen spinning related with intelligence? My friend can learn tricks like some minutes, while I learn them in about a week. It can develop your brain through fine motor skills, because you know developing your fine motor skills helps in your cognitive abilities, but it doesn't have any direct correlation between speed of your learning. Different people learn with different speed. Just don't pay attention on that so much, because to my mind the process itself, process of learning, is much more pleasant than the final result when it comes to such skills as pen spinning, because it is more of a marathon than a speed run. Yeah. Not GL, I will call you like this because XW it's pretty long to pronounce. From Lithuania. Nice. Okay. Watch battles on Reddit, please. I don't watch battles on Reddit because, well, I watch everything from Reddit. Yes. But about battles which will take part in videos on penstock, I only take into consideration those who meet terms which I marked in a video about battles. If you have no time to watch a video 5 minutes long, I'm sorry, but this is the way how it will work. You need to send me the link to some cloud, for example Google Drive, with your video, and this is how I will get it and put in my video so people will vote. There are several battles right now, and I'm preparing a video where I will include first battle first, then in the second video there will be also second battle. Will be interesting to watch it and to poll it, guys. The next video is going to be released in this Saturday, so make sure you push the bell notification button not to miss it, and to poll to find out who will be the winner in this battle. Where do I buy that Crayola? Guys, I don't want to reply such questions as which are connected directly with things which I really need to keep on doing what I'm doing. Virgin again. Bro, how can I use my fingers in the future? How are you, dude? Well, how you can use your fingers in the future? I don't know, it's up to you. I wouldn't use them for anything rather than pen spinning, because they are too precious. So I don't know if you need to use them somehow, but I know that pen spinning helps a lot to guitarists, and it helps a lot to attract girls. Pen spinning itself, not your fingers, maybe your fingers too. Well, you will find some way to apply your fingers somewhere. Thank you for your donation again. You can I do? So what I wanted to say, yeah, I don't want to tell much about things which give me ability to keep on doing what I do, because I do a lot of things just for free, and all I need, guys, is something to be able to keep my pens on. And this is my shop. If I will tell you where I get this or that, I don't really think that it will be useful for you. One, because it is not that easy to get where I get it. And second, I want you to take it from me, because penstock.net is one of the best pen spinning shops right now. It is pretty much the best, guys, right now. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I've made a pretty good pen spinning shop. version 24 appreciated my joke. 100 rubles is like $1. It is about $1.2. Han Yuli, all I need is your financial support. Why not? Why not? Do you have something against that? I really need some financial support. If anyone doesn't, well, maybe he lives in a paradise. Because I would want to be able to do everything for free, but we live in a capitalistic world where everybody to live need to get something. Guys, I don't get a lot. I don't get a lot from those who don't want to spend money. I don't rob you, right? I don't rob you. I provide you some service which you need, and this service is pretty good. Sorry that I interrupt you all the time. I'm more than glad to see your interruptions. Feel free to interrupt anytime you want. Dude, cause of you I found out a way to not to get bored from the quarantine. Yeah, pretty much think that pen spinning should be helpful for many people to go through this quarantine, but to my surprise, it isn't that popular now as it was in February, for example, or in March, when people were not on quarantine. And I wonder why. Because to my mind, this is the best way to sit home and to practice some cool tricks. I also started this thing with battles, which you can take part in. You can also go to spinball.com to play Tacon, which I also made for you guys, to be able to spend some time with joy and pольза. Effective and joyful. who want to battle me, I'm level E. There is no such level as level E. You need to go and watch and read this article, this post on Reddit or penspin. Go and watch, and there you can. And also, please watch the video of how to find a match for a battle. It is not that hard. Italy Brillante, I'm a spinner from Vietnam. Welcome, guy. Denise Bayrak, I'm lefty as well, but when you learn a trick with your dominant hand, it's easy to do with your other hand. Yeah, somehow they are connected, and the skill which you get from your dominant hand somehow goes to your non-dominant hand. But you can't do it that fine if you don't practice it. What made you start pen spinning? Actually, I wanted to find a good hobby. That's the purpose. First of all, I saw the pen spinning when it was about 2010, and then I just saw some collaboration video, but I just didn't know that it is pen spinning. I just thought that it was some bored office workers who just managed to do that with simple pens, and I was really impressed, but didn't search what it is. I didn't think that it is a thing. I just thought that they have learned it by themselves, and I tried to learn something. Didn't succeed, of course. And after that, I was searching for a hobby because I wanted to quit computer gaming, and I wanted to find some replacement for that, because computer gaming, you know, guys, it is not that good for you, at least for me, because it began to take whole my time, which I need to spend on something rather than just playing RPGs and living in virtual worlds. And in some post I noticed the mention about pen spinning, began to search for it, and after I saw what it is, pen spinning, I told myself, this is something I'm going to be known for. Nevertheless, I didn't succeed in pen spinning as it is, but in teaching it, yeah. The hardest trick you learned from you is the infinite thumb around. Do you mean tornado? Because I don't. I have no tutorial for infinite thumb around. Denise Bayrak, have you ever tried cubing? I think you can do it since your fingers are already strong because of pen spinning. My fingers are pretty strong because I was playing violin for about a couple of years. I also played in orchestra violin, and you know, violin requires you to have pretty fast fingers. But cubing, I have never wanted to do it, and I don't really understand it so far. People find it interesting, but I don't really understand what's so interesting in cubing at all. I think that it has nothing in common with pen spinning. I came to this conclusion quite a while ago. Shevant Tenzin, hi, big fan from Bhutan. Hello to you. Thanks to you, I can now get the ladies. Yeah, this is the best application for pen spinning, getting ladies. I pen spin in class and my chances with girls are 3 times better. 3 multiple 0 is still 0, yeah. Or maybe I'm not very charismatic. Maybe. Rani Pitogo wants to know what will happen if Minova will battle with penstock. But I don't really battle because there are several reasons for that. I don't want to repeat them today. Sorry, maybe later, someday. How did you learn power pass? I started it with charge thumb flap, but then I realized that you don't need really charge thumb flap to start finger pass. You can start it just like this. How I learned it I will show you in a tutorial for power pass. Now I'm really thinking about making one due to a lot of requests for this trick. Do I like Buster CYL mod? It is one of my favorite. At home I spin mostly Buster CYL. I've got problem with double thumb around. Some tips. Yeah, you need to learn thumb around, and you also need to know how to do fingerless thumb around really good. I'm a left spinner and I'm from Malaysia. Even though I'm left-handed, your video make easy to spin and you're the best. Thank you so much, Lukasz. Thank you so much. I thought that you're from India. Christine Fong, hello to you. Also from Malaysia. Yeah, there are a lot of pen spinners in Malaysia and India and the United States. United States have the most quantity of pen spinners. Minova is the master of RSVP MX G3. Do you agree? What is RSVP MX G3? RSVP and G3 are two different bodies and two different pens, so what can it be? RSVP MX with G3 cap? Shaila Patel also thought that. What about Japan? What about it? What about Japan? Yeah, I like Japanese jab. I like jab, watching them. I want to spend some time in the nearest days to watch some more of jab free and try to implement it in my style, jab-like style. But I understand and realize that it is going to be very, very hard. But Japan, they have their own atmosphere in pen spinning. There are some differences. I think that their community is pretty closed and doesn't really need to be extended internationally. Virgin again. Oh my god, thank you so freaking much. I have to go. I need to find a way how to pick up some chicks with the pen spinning. If you will discover how to do it, tell me. Thank you for everything. See you later. Still, thank you so much for your support, for your eternal support. It means a lot for me. There's more spinner in out school. I'm planning to buy mod from you and I'm only 14 years old. Well, your age is okay. Why not? And what about Philippines? Oh, you think? Yeah. I don't have any customers from Japan. If you're saying about that, I have a lot from United States, from Malaysia, sometimes Philippines not that much, but some there are some pen spinners. Pen spinning equals big PP epic slap like now. I'm I'm not sure that I really understand what you mean, but big PP, what does it mean? How much do I earn per month? Not that much. Not that much. But considering that the average salary in our country, in our city, is somewhere about $500 to $600, well, that's pretty much how much I earn. Not that much. I'm not a very big businessman, but still I can do what I really like and can spend a lot of time on what I like. And also I'm hoping that I will leave some legacies and will help people to discover pen spinning, because for me it was undiscoverable. I couldn't find any information about it rather than in that post on some forum when some people advised another guy to try several things, and one of them was pen spinning. PS Razor YouTube. Penstock, let me tell you something. I am always spinning in class and breaks in lessons, and I don't know why most of my classmates don't like pen spinning. I'm like, why? Because you drop your pen and it sounds terrible. That's why. That's why. That's my reply. There may be some other reasons. Maybe they think that you are too cool for them. When you learn some new tricks in pen spinning and show them, they think that, oh my god, this guy is way above us. And not many people like such things. Maybe this is the reason, but most likely the reason is you drop your pen on your table and it sounds like this, and people hate it. I also do hate when pen drops on table rather than on carpet. I'm spinning waterfall and I'm trying to make something like Evercheeks emboss, and I'm ready to see how weird to spin is it. It's not weird to spin. Evercheeks emboss is a wonderful pen mod. Wonderful for different types of tricks, and I really like how it feels and how it spins. One of my favorite, and I've spent a lot of time on spinning it. So good luck if you can do Evercheeks emboss, because it requires some things, some spare parts, which are not that easy to obtain. And this is something I would recommend you. I would definitely recommend to anyone. Not GL, spinning in class. What do you mean? I've missed your... No, I haven't missed your previous sentence. Not jail. I started spinning in my class alone, and boom, 3 more pen spinners in class. This is really cool when you can attract some people to our underground hobby, but don't count on much, because most likely most of them will quit after some time, as a lot of people do. I have a video about that, why pen spinning is not popular and why it is never going to be popular. This is my point of view, it had its chances to become some mainstream thing, and the best it could do was pretty low. And pen spinning is going to stay in underground, as I think, forever. It's not something a lot of people will ever be able to do. Good it or not, for me it's not that good. For you it is also not that good, because if it would be so big thing, so big deal, there will be a lot of tournaments. Maybe it will attract attention, and pen spinners will be known all over the world. But now only pen spinners know each other. Pen spinner knows another pen spinner. It's never going to be mainstream, unfortunately. Yeah, and we wouldn't witness big events like some, I don't know, tournament for Dota or any another big tournaments with big names and big heroes. We wouldn't see pen spinning much anywhere, actually. So don't think that it is good that pen spinning is not going to be popular ever. It is not. It is not. It is unfortunately. It's unfortunately truth. Christine Fong. I'm gonna buy Everchick samples, but I'm gonna try making it with the supplies in our country and see if it works. If you replace any spare parts from a pen mod, you can actually replace Dr. Grip, Airfit Grip to Dr. Grip. You can replace these two, because Everchick, Airfit Grip, Dr. Grip is a little bit, I like it a little bit more than Airfit Grip, but they can be replaced. But rather than that, you will have really hard times trying to replace spare parts. And when you do replace something in your pen mod, you make anything but not that pen mod. If you replace emboss body in Everchick's emboss, it will not be Everchick's emboss. If you replace Sailor Gale grips, it will not be Everchick's emboss. And if you replace Airfit tips, it will not be Everchick's emboss, even though all other spare parts will be the same, will be correct. And any spare parts, if you replace it, no spamming. No spamming. My teacher that teaches Malay likes it, and he wants me to teach him. So I felt cringe because the entire class was looking at me. Why did you feel cringe when the whole class was looking at you? It's not a bad thing. There's 4 spinners in my school. I guess that's more than most schools. I guess so too. Where are you from? Try to guess. Cat Mitcher, hello to you. Hi Alex, why did you give up guitar playing? I gave up musical career because I like to sit home, and I'm more of an introvert, and band and all that rock and roll stuff requires you to speak to a lot of different people and to go out, to travel a lot, and I didn't really like it. I realized that that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just sit in studio and make something like videos. And after a while I decided to quit it. And if I don't play in a band, why do I need to play guitar? Well, I do play sometimes an acoustic guitar for myself. Maybe I was also thinking about that, but I wouldn't make it such a plan. Maybe I will make a song for this channel, but it will be just like very side thing, very side. Believe you, there's a pen spinner with 6 fingers. I think that there are people with 6 fingers, and I would recommend them to try pen spinning. Yeah, that will be really, really interesting to watch. Hey, Lukish is right. I'm from Russia. My teacher took my pen once, but I wasn't sad because it was my spin stick, and I have a lot of more pens in my case. That's good. That's why you need to carry spin stick with you. So if anyone wants to mess with your pen mod, it would better be your spin stick. I've ordered a mod 3 days ago, and well, when will I receive the tracking number? Whatever I live, your videos keep working. Receiving tracking number requires you to wait for a while, about 5 to 7 days. After that you will receive tracking number. During this 5-7 days it can be already sent, but I will send you only within these days. Annually, yes, you're right, Mark Jessen. I'm from Russia. I never kept it in secret. More, I can tell you more. I'm pretty proud to be Russian. Why not? Everyone is proud of his originality. Yeah, and I'm happy to be Russian. Why not? The problem with your Haitua is you never do half of FLTA in the end, and it's not really a heat, it's more like a touch. There is no problem with my Haitua. It looks perfectly. And also there is no really like okay, it's a joke. I'm just joking. Don't take it too serious, and don't take too serious such things as correct execution of different tricks, because there is no such thing in general, especially when it comes to Haitua, because there are about 3 variations. At least 2 of them are totally legit, and both of them they differ from each other. Don't pay so much attention on correct execution. If you can do a trick and it looks fine, nice, why not using it? Right? Look at Fel to Fram, for example. He uses 90% of tricks incorrect. More of that. 90%, maybe 70% of his tricks have no name at all. They're not even tricks. It doesn't mean that his spinning is bad, does it? Hey Alex, I emailed you about my order and I'm pretty sure the address is correct. It's been more than a month and it hasn't moved. At least down to lie in your shop that you can still deliver with the coronavirus situation. If you will watch this online stream from the very beginning, I made a big announcement about the coronavirus situation and the 3 countries, and I found out about that only today. 3 countries can't receive packages from me. Canada, Australia and Italy. all other countries can be delivered, and they do. A lot of people receive their packages. Yes. If you emailed me, well, that's fine, that's cool. Let's just keep on continue talking in email, and that's where we will find the truth. Don't you ever dare to try to accuse me in lying, okay? That's pretty serious accusation, and you really need to have some facts and arguments to prove that. Imagine if someone did cardistry in class, the teacher confiscates his cards. Teacher won't confiscate pens though, especially if it's a flower series. Well, flower series, pretty big pen. Well, if you spin something like RSVPMX, yeah, it will be hard to confiscate. But doing cardistry in class has its benefits. But every time I see people try to compare cardistry with pen spinning wins every time. So, yeah, I don't have anything against cardistry, but bro, pen spinning has no competitors. Dennis Bayrak. The first day I showed my pen spinning to my friends at school, I was super cool for a week. More among girls. Keep it on, dude. Keep it on, bro. Because there are some skills that make you cool. For example, for me it was guitar. Boy, it attracts girls as magnet. And in class as well. And there was some times when I could play guitar even instead of lesson. You can imagine how people were grateful me for that. Because teacher asked me to play, just to sit and to play guitar in front of them. And whole lesson I was playing it. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was. Update for Spinball Cup 2020, please. Bro, I don't consider Spinball Cup right now. I don't consider doing it. Instead, I offered you to just try yourself in battles. Yeah, this some alternative which is the only thing I can suggest as an replacement for Spinball Cup. And also it wasn't Spinball Cup. I thought about tournament, but Spinball Cup is more of a autumn thing. And maybe in autumn I will make another tournament. But so far, as I saw, not many people liked it. First of all, because it was more of a test tournament, I think so. And this test, I can't say that I enjoyed it that much, and I get those results for which I wanted. It didn't help penspinning grow, and it didn't bring a lot of attention to it also. So, and as I was doing it for my own alone, it took huge amount of efforts, and I was really, really exhausted after it. Yeah, tournaments is not that easy to do, so I don't consider making another tournament this spring. Cardistry is more popular because it needs just cards, and most of the people are lazy enough to make a pen mod. Cardistry also requires good cards, and I've seen cost of these cards, and I can say that it is pretty comparable with cost of pen mods. Yeah, good cards for good cardistry tricks require you to spend some amount of money as well as everything else. And I wouldn't say that it is really more popular, because as I told before, every time, and I've seen a lot of times when people tried to compare cardistry and pen spinning, each time pen spinning won without any doubt, like 0 to 10. I'm spinning with you right now. Nice. I very like such things. Can someone speak German? I used to speak German, but it was about 15 years ago, and I'm pretty much forgot it. Yeah. But I could speak German and Dutch. Both. I only have an Evergix emboss. Okay. Alex, how did you still not give up having so many haters? There are not that many haters as you can think. Haters are... there are some haters, but each thing you try to do, eventually you will end up with dealing with the haters. Either you want to deal with them, either you don't really want to deal with them. I came to a conclusion that I don't really want to deal with them because there is nothing I can prove to them. There is no way to have any conversation with them, because all they have is just hate, and it is destructive. But all in all, it is more actionable than being a non-hater. So what I mean, being a hater means that you pretty much always hate and try to make man's life harder, but in fact you just make your life harder, and being a hater is not that good for your health. So, but as you always try to make one's life harder, you're more noticeable than those people who just want to support me. And people who support me, those people who are grateful for my service from penstock.net, they always write to my email in all the comments everywhere, but not in the places where I can see it. For example, in our penspin, in our subreddit, in our penspinning community. If you would just, guys, post penmos which you received from me there, I will be much grateful. It will mean a lot. Yeah. This way people will see that there are not that much of a haters. Much more people support penstock, and that's always good. So I don't get the intro. Can someone in the comments tell me what? Which intro? Okay, guys, we really need to stop speaking German. This is an English-speaking stream. It is not polite when you try to speak German for some reason, because it is an international stream, guys. There are gathered people who each of them have their own language, and it is not Babylon. Hello penstock, what pen is good for beginners? Why not trying to watch a video about top 5 recommended beginner pen mods? One of them is Flying Panda, another is Waterfall mod. Also, you can always go to penstock.net, click the filter, and filter pen mods which are good for beginners. Each of them will be just fine for you. Nice panda power. Okay guys, no problem. Jatin Bardwaj, thank you so much. Check that link out, want this mod, LOL. I don't see any link to check. I really want to chat with you every day, but I can't. I really hope one day we can meet or chat. Maybe. It is not impossible. It is, but chatting with me each day is pretty much impossible because I'm not really fond of chatting with people. The best I can do is sitting here on such online streams, speaking to you guys, reading your comments and replying to them. Okay, let's check for a while our subreddit, because I'm getting a little bit exhausted, because you know guys, online streams is not such a easy thing. It requires a lot of energy, especially when you make an online stream speaking on English, when your language is Russian, when your native language is Russian. Yeah, it is much easier for me to speak Russian than English. What is the dangerous pen spinning mode? I don't remember it. Dr. ACT is pretty dangerous because of sharp tips. And here we go. This is our subreddit community. Beloved one. I made a new mod, really short, but spins okay. Okay. It really does. Well, I bet it is really thick since it is made on... How this body is called? Oh, write in the comment section, write in the chat what the name of this body. It starts with T. Really thick and really heavy. You know what I mean. I don't have any pen mod on this body, but it is pretty famous now. I've been spinning for 4 months. This is a combo I made recently. I know it's not good, but I just wanna hear feedback from other spinners. Let me give you what you desire. This looks pretty smooth, especially if we will take into consideration the pen mod which he uses for spinning. It is spin stick. Not the best. Not spin stick, it is treble V2 or V3. It has pretty unpredictable momentum. What? Nobody knows what's the name of this body is. Show your Russian accent. Of course I do. I just got my first 2 pens from Penwish. I'm so happy at the moment. Thank you, Penwish. And here we see the competitor of penstock. Well, you may think that penstock doesn't have any competitor, but it does. And Penwish is one of them. Well, it's not the best choice you could could make, because as I can see, these are rubber rings instead of any ball rings, and I also don't see any air fit rings on even mode. And also even mode on Penwish costs at least $16, and black ones even $19. Well, on penstock you could get it just for $11.5. Nah, I'm not that. Of course I'm not that mad. And congratulations for getting pen mods. Who advised you to take RSVPMX? Third, Tiger's mini combo. This guy makes really smooth combos. 3 Tiger's mini combos. So he connected all 3 of them and received this really smooth. I wanted to see your pen mod, what it is. A present you, Peace Sonic, named after the drink, not the color of my pencil, by the way. Well, pretty hard to see what you're doing on this during this trick. But it looks pretty much like as Demon Sonic. My attempts at multiple bust. I have a video tutorial for multiple busts. The main thing and my main advice to you, Pen Sensei, is start them with extended thumb round instead of twisted Sonic. It will help you and you will notice that. And also try to control the force which you apply to a pen mod while you pull it out with your middle finger, because it flies pretty high and it is not that easy to control. Leo Chandra prefers penstock to penwish, and that's cool. That's really nice to hear. Jab-like Viper combo number 2. Actually, it is not number 2. It was it was second part of it. So you should have connected them and get a really nice mini combo. By the way, I think that it is done here. Yeah, his wipers look really smooth. I don't like this vertical filming though. It would give you much more points if you will try to film yourself with the horizontal, holding the pen horizontally. This looks smooth. This is 7 days of pen spinning. I'm very new to this hobby. I learned 4 fundamental tricks plus the reverse versions. What should I do now? Not bad for 7 days of pen spinning, right? What should you learn now? You should learn Twisted Sonic, Warped Sonic. After that, begin to learn round tricks. And after that, come back to learn some more. And connect all of them. You do pretty good job. My new trick, the Spinny Sonic. Every beginner tries to always try to find another new trick. Guys, don't do it. Just be in pen spinning for a while, and after that begin to make new tricks. Before that, your attempts look a little bit out of frame. because it doesn't look like a trick at all. It doesn't really look like a trick. Is this Twisted Sonic bust? Yes, it is. It is a very good Twisted Sonic bust made on... is it Nautilus pen mod? Is it? Really like this. And I really don't like this. What the hell is it caps of this pen mod? What it is? Wings? You want your pen mod to fly away? But what about the combo itself? Yeah, you need to practice for a while, but I bet you have a lot of troubles while trying to spin this. With a little inspiration from Panama tutorials, I created this guy. It's 24 centimeters, which is okay, and it is 17.4 grams, which is also good. Yeah, it looks a little bit not that good, but if you are a beginner in pen modding, if you are a total beginner in pen modding, if it is like your first pen mod, I'd say it is okay. But this, you can see these edges of grips are not that good, but it seems and it looks like you can really use it as your main pen mod. Not bad. Is there a name for this trick? Another guy trying to make names for tricks. It is just new Sonic to Pinky. You can also make Pinky round. New Sonic. New back to Pinky. 2, 3, 4. You can also complete this movement with doing Pinky back. Question: can an index back 1, 2, 1, 2 FL reverse be called an extended thumb around reverse? Well, yeah, pretty much is. Thumb around extended. I don't understand how to do thumb around extended. Anyone help? I have a huge video about this exact trick and fake double and extended thumb around. You can watch both tutorials, and I don't know anything that will help you more than them. Sorry, some is out of frame. Okay, this looks not so bad, but I guess that Jigawa influences your style already, bro, and it is noticeable. I would recommend you to change it as soon as it is possible. I don't really like this angle. That's what I want to say from the very beginning. And also, bro, if you're doing something, if you're doing combos, and if you're a beginner, just try to not to make videos 23 seconds long. Am I too harsh here? Any beginner combos you can send me. That's a nice request. My brother is learning charge and thumb around. Wish him good luck. Good luck to your brother. Good luck to your brother. I want to find out which level I am. Write in comments. Low beginner. Between first and 2 stars. I'd say like this, because you can do index back, but all other tricks look really terrible. That's because you're using this stick instead of a pen mod. Yeah, I bet you'll stay at this level for quite a long time if you wouldn't change it for something more appropriate. Which hand do you spin? I voted right hand. Tutorial for a lever trick made by Cadmitcher. I don't have a pen mod, I can't make it because shops are closed. So yeah, this is the same guy, Ilya 2004. Hey guys, I'm not a beginner, I'm level 4. I just make a paper mold with screw. It's so nice, hope you guys like it. When I first saw Isaac doing paper mod tutorial for it, I thought that it is a joke. And I still think that people who make paper mod are joking. If I'm not correct, if it is not joke and if it is a real thing, then oh. I can't stop laughing. Any tips for improving my finger pass? The main tip will be just keep on practicing if you want to master it and do it smoothly. But I wouldn't recommend you to stuck on it, stuck with finger pass. Try to learn new tricks, connect them, move on. Don't get stuck at finger pass. It's not worth it. Try to replicate someone's mini combo. And this is not... is this the same pen mod which I thought was Nautilus pen mod? Because it's clearly not Nautilus pen mod, but it looks really nice. But guys, if you know Nautilus pen mod, you... Alright. I don't know how to pronounce it. Now I can see this pen mod clearly, and it's really funny. Sorry about that. But rather than that, I think that your progress is fine, is good. I wonder what you will be able to do with a properly made pen mod. This is the combo which this guy was replicating. A battle, we will watch it later. And okay, that's it for today. That's it, guys. I was really glad to see all of you today in this little, really huge, by the way, online stream. I will try to make more online streams to be able to talk to you more frequently, and to maybe it will also help me to develop my English a little bit better, maybe to develop my jokes even better. And till the next time, may the style be with you guys. Bye.